For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. A pandemic every 100 years? Coincidence? There's a theory that a pandemic breaks out on Earth every 100 years. We might say it's just a coincidence, but the chronological precision is disturbing. In 1720, it was the plague. In 1820, cholera. In 1920, the Spanish flu. And many researchers say that the current coronavirus pandemic resembles the events of past centuries. Here's what happened through the years. 1720 Europe was struck by the bubonic plague. This catastrophic disease caused the death of 100,000 people. 1820, exactly 100 years later, came the first cholera epidemic. It affected Asian countries, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand. Interestingly, around 100,000 people also died from this outbreak. 1920, the most well-documented pandemic in history, struck the Spanish flu. It infected a record number of people, around 1 billion, and killed 100 million. It remains the deadliest pandemic in human history. 2020, a new coronavirus emerged in China and spread to South Korea, Iran, Italy, and other countries. More than 14,000 people were infected and over 18,000 died. But the situation worsened daily. Shocking facts that will change your view of hygiene. There are germs everywhere around us. If you think it's possible to maintain perfect hygiene, these facts will convince you otherwise. It's impossible. Take a look. Your body has more microbes than the entire population of the United States. Thousands of bacteria live on your belly button alone. One study found Japanese soil in the belly button of someone who had never been to Japan. Soap is just soap. The U.S. FDA states that antibacterial soap is no more effective than regular soap. You've been lied to. The 5-second rule doesn't exist. 99% of bacteria transfer to food the moment it touches the floor. Your toilet is a fecal fountain. Open, lid flushing sprays particles up to 2 meters. If your toothbrush is nearby, guess what's on it? Close the lid and stash that toothbrush away. But other places are even dirtier than your toilet. Cutting board, 2 times more bacteria. Computer keyboard, 5 times walls near the toilet. 7 times your mobile phone. 500 times your carpet. 4,000 times kitchen sponge. 200,000 times. Your contact lenses are coated in sticky slime, mostly from dirty lens cases. Replace them. Are you freaking out yet? Don't go overboard. An overly sterile environment increases the risk of eczema and asthma. So not all germs are bad. Some are just gross. New York subway, teeming with dangerous bacteria from plague and anthrax, bacteria containing fragments related to the bubonic plague and anthrax, were discovered in the subway of the world megacity, New York. The presence of these deadly microbes was found during a special study conducted by scientists at Cornell University, AFP reported. During the research, The experts identified over 637 bacteria and viruses inhabiting the city's most used transport system. Most of them are not harmful to humans, but even traces of bubonic plague and anthrax seriously alarmed the researchers. Samples were collected by students and scientists who swabbed turnstiles, seats, handles, and floors. In the first phase of the study, 200 samples were gathered, with nearly 500 undergoing detailed DNA analysis. After the results were in, researchers created the world's first map of microbes in public transportation, showing what kinds of microorganisms can be found in New York's 1,000-kilometer underground system. About 5 million people ride the subway daily. Because of this, scientists expected an enormous diversity of bacteria. The first conclusion they drew: avoid the subway. If you must ride it, always wear gloves and a mask. Even more surprising was the discovery of several entirely unknown species of bacteria. Most other microorganisms were viruses and fungi, and fortunately, most are not dangerous to humans. However, about 27% of the discovered microbes were resistant to antibiotics. 2 samples contained DNA fragments of anthrax, and 3 contained components related to the bubonic plague. Both bacteria, in their pure forms, are deadly to humans. AFP also reminds that at a subway station flooded by ocean water during Hurricane Sandy in 2012, bacteria were found that normally live only in the deep sea.